Hello. Today I will be doing a video on anything for Jackson. An older couple kidnap a woman who is pregnant with plans of bringing back their deceased son through the fetus. We follow an elderly couple who is going through the grief of losing their grandson, and they are so desperate to get him back. They study black magic and then kidnap a woman who is one of the patients of the husband. The movie's strongest themes involve detectives looking for a missing woman who is close to giving birth, and the old man who is her doctor, who works at the clinic, is being questioned. And the whole process is nerve wracking for him. And again, this was the strongest part of the movie, and I think it should have had more of this rather than depending on the supernatural themes, and maybe have the staff at his clinic being nosy and asking questions about inconsistencies in his stories, and the detectives not leaving him alone and him becoming more and more frazzled by the whole thing. That would have been so much more fun to watch. And also, the movie could have done something different. Maybe focus more on the antagonists and them trying to cover their tracks rather than showing too much of the woman being held captive. Quite frankly, I had a hard time feeling sorry for this woman, mainly because she's two dimensional and very whiny and whimpering. I don't know, I just didn't like her character. I also didn't care one way or another for the most part about anything that was happening. And for a movie like this, that's a bad thing. I shouldn't be hoping that the old couple get away with what they're doing simply because they're slightly more entertaining to watch. I feel like I'm getting whiplash from all of these horror movies involving someone being held in captivity. I just saw two other movies with a similar concept just a few weeks ago before watching this. The movies Spell and Run have people being tied up and sedated. There's also one scene that involved something supernatural that was the exact replica of a scene from the Amazon movie Black Box, with a person bending over backwards and making the cracking sounds and distorting their body as they move. These movies keep copying each other and it's so boring. During the scene, I was thinking, I just saw this. It's not scary anymore. It's not even creepy to look at. It's not unsettling, it's boring. But that's not to say that there weren't some surprising moments here and there involving suicide or self harm. There were things that caught me off guard, but it was fleeting. It had potential, but it was a waste of time, and that's not really giving the movie any credit because anyone can come up with little ideas here and there or a concept that's decent. But if it doesn't hold up for a full hour and a half, then it won't hold up. It'll just fall flat. And I give this a 3 out of 10. It wasn't painful to get through, it was fairly easy to sit through, but it was just unremarkable. So yeah, 3 out of 10.